Welcome back to Shotgun Business. Today we've got 10 questions, 30 seconds to answer each question. We've done this quite a few times. They've been super popular. I've got Chris back today and we've got questions on AI. We've got a question on motivating, change, team building, and so much more. Let's dive in so you can get some fast answers on how to grow your business. Right, here we go, Chris. Shotgun Business. Replacing Steve in the seat with these shotgun questions. We're going to do 30 seconds, I believe, per one. Is that right?
30?
Yeah, you confused? Well, that's what was it meant to be 20?
I'll tell you what, let's do 30 and really test him.
I don't mind. There's your timer.
Right, okay. Lots of questions from the community.
Oh, well, were you thinking a minute each?
I thought we were going a minute.
I've done 20
we
seconds
can test
before.
you.
I've done 30
20?
seconds, but I can do whatever you want, mate.
I don't know if he can do 20. We'll see.
Okay, cool. So hit the timer when we go through it, buddy, and we'll see what we got.
Right.
So Shotgun Business is all about you raising your business acumen. So if you are a listener that's not submitted a question, this is going to be awesome to you because you can hear common business challenges that everybody's experiencing. These questions have come in from people either via our Big Business Events school group, which is a community. You can go and find in the description the link to that. You can join. It's free, where you can be surrounded by thousands of other business owners. They've been crowdsourced from my Instagram and from sometimes the comments on YouTube as well. We're going to read out the names of the people that have put the questions in. We're going to answer as many as we can, and we're going to stick to 30 seconds per question. I know some of these are quite expansive. They're quite big questions, but we're going to do our very best to nail them in 30 seconds. Chris is going to ask them, then we're going to jump in. Who's the first question from Chris? Let's jump right in.
Okay, first question is from Andre Purdom. This is from Instagram. If you were to start from 0 followers and contacts, in other words, no network, what would be the top 5 things you would do?
Okay, number 1 is I would establish, I've got 0 contacts, I've got to get my product going, right? So I would establish, first of all, or service, who do I want to serve? Who is the type of person that I'm going to offer a product or service to? I would then build a product based off of their problems, or a service based off of their problems and their needs. Once I built that product, I would go out and I would start having conversations with them on social media. I would choose one social media platform, either LinkedIn or Instagram. I'd go and find those people. I'd start having conversations with them, start making an offer to them that was irresistible to get the business. I mean, to get 5 in 36 seconds.
6.
I think I did pretty well. That was
that. Right.
That was a difficult one, but there you go. Right.
Next,
good stuff.
Tom Alger. He's from the BBE school group.
Yeah.
How long...
I have to reset that one there. Go on.
How long does a social media strategy take to put in place?
Not long at all, really. I mean, you first of all, okay, it's actually similar to what I just said. You need to understand who are you creating content for or ads for. You need to then make sure that you speak to the people's pain points, their gain points, and you start putting content in place with a strong call to action of how they can take the next step with you. The thing to remember here is when you're marketing, you're not selling. What you're marketing is to get people to take the next step with you. I've done that one.
Okay, great.
Seconds.
Love that.
There you go.
Okay, next question. This is from Vic Beaumont. She's part of the Gold Circle.
Yeah.
And
Vic,
she asks,
how you doing?
Hello, Vic. And she asks, how can we future-proof our businesses, particularly those that operate knowledge-based services that will be largely replaced by AI?
Well, you've got to lean in to AI. You've got to start studying it now. You've got to start using it now. You've got to start leveraging it and understanding it. I'd make it a part of my knowledge base that I spent, let's say, 3 hours a week at least, perhaps more, where I'm just looking at that one topic and really looking at how can I build in AI to my business so you know more about it than your customers ever will, and you're in front of the curve. That's what I would say.
Love that. Okay, great. Okay, next question. So Priyanka from your Facebook asks, how do you motivate your team to deliver? Interesting.
Through fear.
We're all scared of him. We're all scared of him.
No, I think that as a business owner, you have to drive the business. I think that you have to motivate and inspire people to want to be a part of the journey that you're going to go on. So, for example, the best way to do it is, where are we going? How are we going to get there, and get everyone bought into the vision of where you're traveling towards?
Okay, next question. This comes from Hannah Viney, our friend, and a member of our Gold Circle. What have been the biggest struggles you've experienced during the growth of BBE?
Biggest struggles during the growth of BBE. I think that I don't really see it as a struggle. I just enjoy it. I love doing it. You get day-to-day challenges, but I've not had one big problem that I've not been able to, I feel like that we've not been able to solve. I think the one thing that is people realizing often how one conversation, one opportunity, one discussion can change everything for them. I think a lot of people don't realize that actually just one nugget, one new pathway, one new direction can generate people hundreds of thousands to millions of pounds in revenue. And often people don't realize that. And, what sometimes happens is that people might be in education for a year or two and quit just before the magic happens. And it's more of a frustration for the client because they were so close. And that's something that our best clients understand that. I've gone a bit longer on that one.
Yeah, no, that need a little bit more. That's fine. Okay, next question. This comes from Dennis Layton on Instagram. When recruiting for a financial manager role, how do you know when you've got the right candidate?
So a financial manager, there's different levels. So first of all, you need to understand what level you want. Do you want a finance manager? Do you want a finance controller? Do you want a head of finance? Do you want a director of finance? Do you want a CFO? So you've got to understand what the distinctions are between those different levels. And then you've got to look at your business and where your business is at. I think one of the things that a good finance manager has is good overall financial acumen. They can raise you money, create you money, find you money, and they are proactive. So there's some good tips there. That was quick.
Love that.
Get that done
Love
in 30
that one.
seconds, yeah?
Okay, and Eva C asks or says, I have a small team of 5 who are all really good at their roles. Recently, they've stopped getting on with each other. This is starting to impact my bottom line. What should I do?
Focus on team building and relationships rather than your bottom line, because if you focus on the team building and relationships, that'll build your bottom line anyway. I think that the way the question's framed is if we went out and we took those people together and we got them to, I'll tell you what, actually, I'll give a really practical thing. One thing you can also do, which we've done recently, is really get people to understand their strengths and weaknesses. So there's strengths and weaknesses tests you can do. If you were to get all 5 of them together, get them to do that and appreciate the differences between each other, then very quickly you get people to understand that everybody's different and everybody can add value in different ways.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, very
and
practical.
do some team building. Take them out. Go and get them drunk. Well, hopefully they don't fight. No, don't get them drunk. Go and take them out for a meal, yeah? Well, depending on what they like.
Take them to the gym.
Just go and do some team building,
There
because
like
you said, if you've got 5 great people, you want to keep them around, then you want to build that right.
Okay, next question. How do you navigate internal changes in the business?
I see how you change is how you succeed. You've got to be evolving, you've got to be innovating, you've got to be changing. Communication in change is very important. Explaining to people, this is where we're going, this is what the vision is. The CEO, it's their job to define the vision and explain how we're going to get to the vision. And then the rest of the team is coming on that journey. Your COO is to make sure that day to day we move in that direction. And your CFO is making sure that you do it financially in a sensible way. I think that define the vision. First of all, and take people towards that is how you navigate change. If people understand why you're changing, they're going to be a lot less resistant to it, especially if they can see that there's some benefit in it for them in the long term.
Okay, next question comes from Jane Elliott Dunn from the Big Business Entrepreneurs School Group. What is the quickest way to grow and increase online sales for a startup?
Paid ads.
Okay, simple as that.
Only 30 seconds. It's pretty simple. You run paid ads, and look, some people go, well, I've tried that. It's working for millions of people. If you tried it and it didn't work, it's not because it doesn't work. It's because you didn't do it right. You need to try it again. Right, and then you need to try it again. You need to try it again. If a baby got up and walked and fell over, you wouldn't say, look, just forget walking. It ain't for you.
Okay. Yeah.
You would tell them to try again
yeah.
until they can walk. And that's what I would say to business owners with ads. try and try again. Keep refining your creative, keep refining your copy, keep refining your message, and get out there. That is the fastest way that you can grow a business and sell online.
Absolutely. Okay, great. And I believe this is our last question. So this comes in from James.
It's fast. I'm not speaking on.
If
you listen to this on like 1.2, 1.5, this is going to be like,
it's going to be a nightmare.
proper shotgun for you, right?
So this is actually a similar question to what we spoke about before. And this is, as a service provider, should I consider developing an AI offering now? I see an opportunity, but I'm unsure where or when to start.
I would first of all study it. I would study it. I would know it inside out. I mean, I use AI all day long, every day. I never type anything. I use it all by voice. I love it. I use it for everything. I don't use Google anymore. Every type of search, I want to know what films are on, I'm going on ChatGPT. If I want to know where the best restaurants are, I'm going ChatGPT. If I'm in Nice, which I was last week in France, I want to know where the best restaurants are, I'm going ChatGPT. I don't use Google at all. I'm all in on AI in terms of the way I use it, but then I use it for business as well. So you want to really become a really, really good AI user, not just someone that plays with it. Use it, understand how you can benefit it, because then you'll be able to navigate other people towards it in the future.
Okay, great. Last question.
Yeah, was that the last
was
one?
it, yeah, yeah.
We got through those pretty quick. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. And if you've been listening, imagine what it'd be like if you were getting your question answered. Don't sit there in fear or sit there in a place where you're not sure how you're going to grow your business, what you're going to do. No question is a silly question. We are here to support and help business owners to start their businesses. And if they've got a business that they've already started, they want to grow their business, we can help you on team. If you want to scale your business, understand how to invest and to really scale your business up, you can ask any question in the comments, or you can email that into info@bigbusinessevents.co.uk. That's info@bigbusinessevents.co.uk. So go ask a question now, and you could be featured on the next episode of Shotgun Business. I want to say a big thank you to listening. We really appreciate you being here, and we're looking forward to helping you in the future with your business. Thanks again, Chris. That was a great episode. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, enjoyed it.